Hello and welcome to Maximum Change Minute. My name is Dr. Philip Foster, and I wanted to spend a little bit of time with you talking about leadership. Now, I am a thought leader when it comes to the subject of leadership. I have plenty of books on my shelf. I have degrees that say that I'm an expert on leadership. And in fact, on a regular basis, I'm asked to define what exactly leadership is and is not. But what I wanted to talk to you today about is leadership in its essence. What is leadership? You know, a lot of times we consider leadership to be about power, and that is somewhat true. But I wanted to have you think about this. Leadership is not so much about power, in so much that it is about the tension in how we use that power. Now, we can use our leadership, or our power, if you will, for good or for evil, or for bad, if you want to say it that way. So there's that tension, if you will, between the good part and the not so good part, and how we use leadership to evoke emotion, to evoke empowerment, and to evoke motivation is really important. And so there's that tension in there. How well we bring people toward an idea or a goal or something that we're trying to achieve. Leadership is really about influence. So leadership, when used in that terminology about influence, is really the tension in that influence. How do we influence someone? Do we tell them they're going to lose their job if they don't get this done? Or do we invite them into a partnership with us? Let me tell you something. If you're a leader right now, I can tell you that you have as many hours in the day as your janitor, as your admin assistant, as the intern. They all have 24 hours a day. They have 7 days a week. They have 12 months in a year. They have 365 days in that year. They have the same amount of time you do. So here's the reality about leadership. You cannot do more than you're capable of. Now, you might think you are great, and I'm not saying you're not great at what you do, but listen to me. If you invite people in to a partnership with you and you leverage your time with theirs, you are able to get more done with an individual helping you or a group of individuals helping you than doing it yourself. Also, if you are the type of person that likes to micromanage your staff or your followers, you are doing a disservice to yourself. You are actually diminishing the time that you have available to you because you're so busy focused on what your followers are doing or not doing that you're not doing your job. You might think you're doing your job, but the reality is you're not. So do away with micromanagement. Empower people. Now, here's a real big key to how we deal with that tension. Listen to your followers. Listen to them. Ask them questions. Talk to them on a regular basis. Communicate with them. How are you doing? What's going on? What challenges are you meeting? What could you do if you had another type of tool? What kind of tool would you need? What is keeping you from being the very best you can be here at this job? And then be quiet and listen. Now, here's the last thing. If you're going to hire someone, hire the best you can find and then get out of their way so they can do the job you've hired them to do. Now, that doesn't mean that you're laissez-faire, that you're hands-off, because you are going to have to interact with them. You are going to have to communicate with them. You are going to have to connect with them so that they know that you're interested and you care and they feel valued. But get out of their way. Don't become the blockage or the stumbling block that keeps them from being the very best you have requested of them. That's all that I have for you right now. I would love to hear from you. You can visit me online at MaximumChange.com. Follow me on Twitter at MaximumChange. You can check me out on Facebook. You can find me all over the place. And oh, by the way, if you go to Amazon, you can check out 2 books that I have. The Open Organization, A New Era of Leadership and Organizational Development, and my other book, Organization 3.0. I'd love to hear from you. Check out our books. Check us out online. And, of course, here we are on YouTube at Maximum Change TV. Love to hear from you. Have a great day.